relationship between my girlfriend and her dog, but I was there through the whole thing. So this was the worst day of my life. So it started off with her. We went to the movies. We went. I don't know what movie it was at the time, but we were just watching the whole movie. I turned off my phone because I'm one of those good people that actually turns off their phone, is not texting, and you can see the light in their face. So then as soon as we get out, I turned on my phone, and I get a text from my mom. She's saying, "Your dog got out. His name is Monty. He's her dog, but supposedly it was my birthday present." And the funniest thing is we drove all the way to El Monte. I told her I wanted a husky, a dog to fit my size. We ended up going, and she got me this dog that's like yay tall. So when I walk him, it's funny because I'm a big guy, and this dog's like this small. I'm crossing the street, and I can see that like people in the cars are like look at this guy. So everybody asks me, I'll be like, "Oh, it's my girlfriend's dog." But me and him have a really good relationship, so does my girlfriend. So like as we go, as we find out, I told her, and she probably thought he just got out in our front yard and everything's fine because he doesn't really run away. He's really attached to people. He's not to us actually. He's actually afraid of everybody else. So we head home, and the whole way she's asking me questions. She's all like, "What if he died? What if he got ran over? What if he is mating with another dog?" Just a bunch of dumb questions. But I was like, he's going to be okay. He's going to be in the front yard. So we get home, and he wasn't there. He actually had ran off. I guess my neighbor had chased him and got tired and just let him run off the rest. So that was the worst part because we never really take him outside, so he doesn't really know his surroundings. He just knows the dog park and our house. So we ended up asking everybody what direction was the last place they seen him, because the dog is small. You don't really notice him. If it was a husky, everyone would have noticed him. But no, the dog was running around the street. So luckily his aunt had just bought him. He's a boy dog, but it's like this big of a heart on his collar, and it says his name. And so we started driving. It was like a 1 mile radius. This is like at 2 a.m. We wouldn't stop. She didn't want to stop. And the whole time she was yelling Monty out the window, and I was like, someone's gonna pull us over or something, because she's yelling Monty out the window, and it's 2 a.m. Someone's gonna wake up. Someone's gonna get pissed. Someone's gonna throw something at the car. So as we're walking, there was randomly people walking their dog. I don't know who walks their dog at 2 a.m, but people walk their dog at 2 a.m. So I let them know. I was like, I lost my dog. If you can let us know. It's like 3 a.m, 4 a.m. I worked the next day at 7 a.m. So I told her to drive, and because I knew he would find somewhere to stay. I knew he would probably sleep it off, go inside a house, hang out with another dog. But she didn't. She wanted to look at him. She said she was going to stay up all night until she found this dog, because her and this dog are like best friends. Sometimes I feel left out. And so like I said, we went up and down, east and west, every way we can go. We looked every alley. I even took my brother's dog and tried to go as far as he went, but he's a bulldog. He gets tired, so I took him back. And hopefully his nose would find him, but no. And then it came like 4 a.m, and I told her, he's gonna find somewhere. He's gonna find a place to stay. And then she started crying. She cried the whole night, and I couldn't sleep. I had to be with her. I couldn't just sleep. So as she was crying, I knew I had to do something. So then I went out. I looked another hour till it was 7 a.m, and I had to go to work. So I didn't. As soon as I went to work, I didn't know. It was like one of the worst days of work. I didn't get any sleep. I didn't know what happened to the dog. And at that moment, I've never had a dog, so I didn't know the feeling she was going through. I didn't know how it feels like to have a dog, to have a best friend, as she says. It's like, a little company. So as I was at work, it was like I went from 7 to 5 or 4, and I get a call around 11, and she's yelling the happiest person of her life, and she says, "They found him! They found him! They found him!" So I took a 10-minute break. I called her, and then he was just down the street hanging with the Pitbull. I guess the little dog and the Pitbull were like best friends, and we went to go drive and pick him up. And from there, she's never let him go. We go to Walmart. They don't let him in. But she honestly bought him a little red vest because I guess if a dog has a little red vest, he can technically go anywhere because he's a helper dog. So from there, it takes him everywhere. Everywhere we go, dinner, we have to eat outside because of him. But yeah, that was my day.